Hey everybody, it's Queen Jelly and welcome back to the Toy Box. Today is going to be an unboxing as usual, but before we get started, I just want to say that you probably are going to see me dressed like this for a couple times, maybe in a row, maybe spread out, because today is the last day that I'm going to be doing filming, probably until November, because I'm going to be very, very busy for the next 2 months. And I probably will not really want to film, even if I have time to do so. So I've pre-filmed a lot of content for you guys, so you should have no shortage of it throughout the season. I might not be posting as many shorts as I have been, but long-form content will definitely not be lacking. I just need to get a couple last videos, and then I have a video that should be posting every Saturday, except for one. That video is actually going to go on Thursday because it's going out on a specific date. But other than that, you should still have a video every Saturday, just like you currently have. They may or may not switch to where you can see them a week ahead like I do typically. It just depends on how busy I am and how much I think about it. So the first one we're actually going to be doing is going to be this Wednesday here. It's actually 3 Wednesday things. I actually wanted to have more for you, but the store that I went to did not have Wednesday of that collection that I wanted. So there is a Five Below collection that just came out that I hadn't seen until I went to a Five Below today. And I'm not going to tell you guys what it is because I'm really hoping to still find it. But they're really cute. And they had all of the characters except for Wednesday. And because they're so cute, I might get the whole collection, but I definitely have to start with Wednesday. So these are what we're working with right now. These are 3 items from Just Play. These are kind of semi-blind box figures, so you can peek in there and see what you got. So I got the 2 different Wednesdays, but after I purchased them, I noticed that the tops were different. So I don't know, I'm assuming it builds Nevermore Academy, but you can see that these are different buildings. So if you get the whole set, you can probably get all of them, or get like a whole building. And then this is a Wednesday figurine that has accessories that you can change on her. So it's a deluxe figure. It comes with 9 pieces and it's posable, which we will be opening everything out of the box when we move up to the desk. But I just wanted to show you a nice little quick look at these. And then there is the back of the box. This was $20 and these were each $9.99. So these were each $10. But yeah, I clearly am in my Wednesday era right now, and I'm obsessed with this whole collection that came out. I know it's been a lot of Wednesday videos in a row, but we will be getting back to Monster High hopefully next week, unless I find something in the middle and push that video back again, because I'm just really excited about the Wednesday stuff that's been coming out, and I really want to share it with you guys because it's stuff that's, you know, currently on the shelves and currently like popping up, at least as of recording this. So as I said, I picked out the Wednesdays. I don't know if there's anyone else in this collection, but in this one there is also, so I got the 2 different Wednesdays. There's 2 different Enids to go with each of the Wednesdays. There's an Ajax, a Gomez Adams, the botany teacher, and Eugene in this collection. The weird thing to me, and this was the same in the other figure set that I saw too, is neither of them had Morticia in them. They both had Gomez, but no Morticia. And I thought that was really weird because like Gomez and Morticia are like one symbiotic unit. Like it's really weird to have one without the other, especially Gomez without Morticia. And Morticia's more significant. Well, it depends on what part of the show, but... And if anyone's asking, I have finished Wednesday season 1 at this point, and I'm eagerly awaiting season 2. So, but yeah, I just found that was odd that there was only Gomez in the set. And eventually I will probably get more of them, especially I'm interested in both of the Enids to go with my Wednesdays. But they'll probably have to go on sale first or something because I don't really have much more to spend on toys for the rest of this season. Okay, well, I think that's all that I have to say about these for now. So we're going to go ahead and move up onto the desk. While we're up there, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and it helps you out if you enjoy the content and want to find it again. So we're going to look at the box up close one more time. On this one, I'm noticing also that it says Series 1 here. I'm hoping maybe that's I'm guessing that series 2 may come out around the same time as season 2, but I don't know for sure. But again, here are the possible ones that you can get, and then again the peek at the front that you can see which one you got. And there's the other one, which of course we'll open both of those and you will see which one specifically that I got, because there are 2 different Wednesdays and I did get both of them. And then another close-up look at this one, which to me this has very much similar vibes to a Cube Posket. One last thing I want to point out before I go to the unboxing phase, both of these items are by Just Play, which is also who made the It styling head, but obviously not the Monster High dolls. Those were made by Mattel. So it's quite interesting to see the Monster High dolls, because everything else is pretty much, at least that I have found at my local Walmarts, has been by Just Play. But I do know that there's at least one other Addams Family item made by Mattel, which is a Polly Pocket set that I have been hunting for, which is the only reason I've been going in the stores when I really shouldn't be, but I really want that Polly Pocket set. So we're gonna switch to the unboxing phase now. So everything's out of the box. I've had a little pause to have some dinner, and now I am ready to look at my new dolls. Which, this was called a deluxe figure on the front of the package, but on the back of the list of items that it came included with, it mentioned her as a doll. So that's what I'm going to call her. We do have her stand, which does have 2 pegs on it. One is for her, and the other one is for her cello. I don't know if there's a particular one for each. What I find interesting is they look like they have like a hexagonal shape down at the bottom. I know it's kind of hard to see there, but these pegs are definitely round and not hexagonal. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know if there's a specific reason for that. Come with the hairpiece. Now this doll is a mixture of several different scenes from the Wednesday series. So, because we have the hair from the Raven dance, we have the ears from the canoe race, and then I would say this face is also supposed to be kind of more from the Raven dance. And of course we have Thing, and then we have the cello, we have the cello stand, and there should be the bow. Did I leave that in the box? Oops. I did leave that in the box because it was packed on the other side of the plastic. But there is the little bow. Also, I also was careful when I deboxed her because I love this back here. This is the back of her box. It's this glittery version of the window in their room, and I just think it's so cute. But I also think it's funny that right behind it is the not glitter version. So they literally put this insert over that one to make it glittery, and I just think that's really funny. But I like the rainbow prism in there. All right. So I'm assuming she goes on the smaller peg and the cello goes on the bigger one. Yeah, that fit kind of nice. So I kind of tried to set her up like she was playing the cello. It's not exactly easy, and I do think it might be backwards because it is definitely the opposite way of the way that the Monster High one can play it. But if you see her hands, this one is grippy, but the other one is not. So that other one definitely would not be able to hold the bow for the cello. Also, the cello definitely has to go on the larger peg because, as you can see down here at the bottom, that part that sticks out makes it way too tall for the shorter peg. So she's on the shorter peg and this is on the taller peg. And then that's her music stand. We have it, which he seems quite largely proportioned for this doll because I think he's actually bigger than the Monster High one. Just grabbing it out of Wednesday's backpack. But yeah, look at that. So here is the Monster High it, and then here is the it that comes with this set. So the one that comes with this set is actually larger than the one that comes with the larger doll, but it does also have a lot more detail to it. So, and it does have this hole at the bottom so it can sit on the music stand because that's how it comes in the package. I just thought that that was kind of interesting. And we have her hairpiece, which we will be trying on her, of course, and then the other face and the ears, which I'm not sure how those go on. I'm not sure if you have to put them on like with the hair change or maybe they can fit on now. Okay, they just slide on top. That is super cute. I really love the catsuit look because I love cats and like things like that. So I wish we had more stuff of this look. We always get the ball and then the school look. So I really like this one being the painted black look. And I also like the reference to the catsuit. I just noticed on the music stand though, is that I'm pretty sure the music notes are upside down. I am not someone who plays music, so maybe I'm wrong, but they all look like they're upside down to me. I probably sound like a total idiot to someone who does play music if they're not upside down. I'm not sure how to read sheet music, so maybe this is a different like tone on the register and that's why they're upside down. But typically when I see music notes, they're the other way around. So, but yeah, there is so much little detail in this small thing. So let's zoom in so we can see some more of the detail. As you can see, it is hinged to fully flip either way. But there is definitely a lip down here and the peg at the top. So this is definitely the correct way. There's some details wrapped around here. It kind of looks like thorns on like a vine maybe. And then kind of like skeleton hands down here and some spider web details. There is this small part down here. Now this, I thought it might have been a magnet, but it is just a piece of metal. So if you have a magnet, it can stick to it, but it in itself is not magnetic. So I was thinking about trying to see if I could like, nope, zoom out the other way. Put a magnet underneath because these are like really strong magnets that I have. And then maybe putting this on top. Yeah. And it connects. So it does, it's not perfect. Yeah, it's too loose. I was hoping that maybe it would help it stay on the stand instead of having to stand next to it. But we can just kind of put it there and just be delicate with it. All right. And then here is the bow. The top of it has this skull here. And then otherwise it's just a solid gray piece of plastic. There's kind of this ridge here in the center to kind of emulate the two separate parts. There we go. I think I kind of got it to focus a little bit. Of course, we have the cello here, which is black with some silver detailings, which is a little bit more than the one we got with Monster High. It has the spiders on the back. The one we got with Monster High has a lot more molded in details, but doesn't have the painting on the front. And then we have the skull knobs at the top as well, which I will go ahead and pull that one out since I compared the things. Here is the Monster High version next to this one from the Just Play figure. Again, more molding on the front, but less painted details, and then molding on the back with this smaller one, but not with the bigger one, which honestly, I keep wanting to call it a violin anyway, but this one probably could be violin size to a Monster High doll. Another thing, I will put her next to her, so like I said, that's why I'm calling it the painted black look, because it kind of has the same look going. And then the only difference is that she actually has the top that she wore in the scene where she played the cello, whereas the Monster High one has the dress that she wore at the very beginning of the movie, or at the beginning of the first episode. But she has the hoodie on, and then the printing and everything, and then the striped shirt underneath, the black socks, and the black and white shoes, which I can feel is very articulated, so we'll go over that in a minute. But I want to try the hair change first. So you just pop this back off. Here's what the inside of her head looks like, and here is the inside of the pigtail hair. So okay, they can also come off the front, but you don't really, well, you do need these to come off in order to do the face change, I believe. Which, oh my gosh, that's kind of scary, honestly. But there is the faceplate. And then here is the other faceplate with the side glance. And then we can put the bangs back on. And then we can put the hair updo in the back. Maybe we need to put the bangs on second, because I'm not getting this to line up. That's the back of her hair. Okay, and then let's try putting the bangs back on. Okay, that's better. We needed the bangs underneath. And there she is with her hair up. She actually looks really cute. Honestly, I think it might be also because of the side glance, but like with her hair up and her side eye, she kind of reminds me of a Blythe. Like obviously much smaller than one, but I don't know, she just kind of has that same kind of face to me. Now that's what the updo. Again, I feel it's a little odd because it does reference a totally different look than what she's wearing, but that's good. They also carved the ears so that they can sit with this updo, so that's really nice. Like look, it's literally shaped right around it. I am very, very impressed with that. I'm very happy that they thought of that like detail, because I can think of so many things that wouldn't think of that. But I also was just noticing the spider details here on the back of the ears and how they are caved in so that they can actually look like ears. That is super cute. All right, so for her articulation, her head turns side to side. It doesn't really have, it has a little bit of tilt to each side and a small amount of up and down. Nothing super eccentric. And it has a shoulder rotation in and out, and then arm rotation, and the elbow can bend, and then the hand can turn, but it can't bend. And then her hip has a little bit of front to back and a little bit of side to side, and then a rotation at the knee. She can bend at the knee as well. And then the foot does not have ankle articulation. The rotation on the knee kind of depends on the position that the foot is in, where like it can go. So you can't like exactly kneel, but she does have a pretty good range of motion, especially for such a small doll. More look at her outfit details. And I do really like having this because again, we mostly get the Raven dress and then the school uniform for Wednesday, so I really like having the painted black outfit, so we have options. Now these are the two collectible figures that are like semi-blind boxed, so you can't really see most of the packaging, but you can see through the little window, see their faces. What's really cute is that they come with personalized backgrounds as well. So like clearly this is the Raven back here, and that's why there's like this Raven up here in the sky, and you have this crescent moon on the side and some more cutouts that kind of look like flowers, and then this like cute cross hatching on the window. So, and of course this brick detail that you're seeing So I really think this is neat. It also kind of looks like a mouth with eyes. I love that. All of them have these pegs at the top so they can stack. And see that again? So that's why there's pegs at the top, so you can stack them this way. Oops, sent Wednesday flying. Or you can slide them this way. So it's really cool. Again, you can shape them different ways and do different things with them. This is the one from the other one. Let me get some more light in there. Same, this side's actually solid bricks, but then this side has the same crescent moon, crosshatch, and bush design here. Then in the back, we see Wednesday's half of the window, which I'm sure the Enid doll has the Enid side of the window. And then the other half of this table probably is on the Enid doll as well. And then brick all the way around the back. So it's cool that these are two different shapes, as well as being the two different backgrounds. I just think that's a really nice touch. Now for the figures themselves, I am noticing that there are pegs in the bottom here. I know it's kind of hard to see, my lighting isn't the best, but they do have little holes at the bottom of their feet as well. So these are, you know, viable display stands for them. Now I do have to, as you saw, I have to kind of tilt her head to fit her in there, but she fits straight in just because of that bigger arch at the top. We can stick her on the stand so you can see it. It's not super easy to get them on, but once they're on, that means they're on there pretty sturdy. There we go. So you can see she's on there pretty well. I think this one's really pretty, so we're going to start with the school uniform one. I was actually surprised, as if you saw in the unboxing, her arm came off, but there goes the other one. They just pop right back on, but they are kind of a soft rubber, so it isn't super easy. But honestly, I was surprised to see any articulation in this at all. So as you can see, she has that elbow articulation. Just be careful with it. She has a shoulder articulation as well. Nothing at the waist. Nothing at the feet. They're just slightly rubbery, and nothing at the head. So it's just an arm articulation, but that's still neat. It's more than I honestly was expecting to see. So she has some small range of posability. Again, just be careful because they can pop off, but they also can just stick right back on. She does have a kind of an interesting pose for her hands, but I guess it's probably just because of the way that she's supposed to be, like, cross-armed. In the image, she's shown as cross-armed, so that's why she kind of has, like, the weird hand positions, because of the way she's holding her arm. But yeah, she has, of course, her black braids split down the center with the bangs on the front. And this is her face screening. She kind of has, like, kind of sad eyes, but that's, like, the stylized for this version. And then she has her reddish lip and her Nevermore crest. Again, the crossed arms, her black and white stripes on the vest, and then this pleated skirt. And then her big chunky boots at the bottom. And like I said, we could just kind of scoop her under the awning and then stick her on our stand. I really love how they did her dress. I really love this pearlescent. It's so pretty. And then, of course, we have her bangs. And then at the very top, we have her braids, which this is done with the double braids. So we have one going across this way, one going across that way, and then split down the center in the back. Her dress does go a little bit over each of the shoulders, and it is a high collar dress. And it does cinch really nicely in the center with a black belt that you can kind of see. And then we have her black shoes, which are a little bit daintier than her boots. They're kind of little Mary Janes. Very nice. And then we do have that articulation in her arms so that she can do her dance, which is a really nice touch. I'm glad that we have that still. Yeah, I'm really happy with these. But what's really fun is that between these three figures, we have three completely different outfits. We have the Raven dance, we have the Nevermore school uniform, and then we have the painted black outfit that she wears most of the time when she is going into town, or of course again when she is out on the roof playing her cello. So I think that these are all really nice sets and really great additions to anyone's Wednesday collection. If you're obsessed as I am, I highly recommend any of these ones. Again, I would like to get more from this set. I just have to wait for them to go on sale. Hopefully that will happen sometime at the end of October, I'm guessing. But in the meantime, I'll just be very happy with the 2 that I have. Because again, clearly, like, my main focus is Wednesday herself, and it's not just because she's the main character, it's because we are a lot alike in a lot of ways, and she normalizes a lot of things that people think are weird about me. Even when things like this are normalized, people still treat me differently, and that's okay, because if nothing else, I have someone to look to myself. I don't really care what other people think of me when it comes to, you know, the things that I enjoy, and so having Wednesday as representation of people like myself, just, it really means a lot. And so I love to be able to collect her and add these items into my growing Wednesday dedicated collection. I know it's been a lot of Wednesday stuff on the channel lately. I don't know if that will change soon or not. It kind of just depends on if I find more Wednesday stuff soon. But I promise you there is more dolls and more of my regular type content coming at some point. It's been filmed, it's been uploaded, it just hasn't been premiered yet because I do like to keep my videos to 1 a week, because otherwise I find myself buying stuff unintentional or unnecessarily just to be able to make content. So if I spread my videos out, then I can really just focus and buy what I want for myself, and hopefully you guys also enjoy looking at. So yeah, thank you for watching me expand my collection of Wednesday stuff. I hope you enjoyed our time together as much as I enjoyed mine. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you also very soon in the next one. Bye! I just wanted to show you really quick that I was able to actually get her to hold it correctly by putting the skull like right up inside of her hand, and then just don't touch it. It is very precariously perched, but it does technically fit in there. And then, like I said, I really like this look with the side eye with the cello. It makes her look like she's really like looking at it and like looking at the music to play it. So I really think this is probably, see, like I said, precariously perched because I just smacked it. Probably about how I'm going to keep her on display. It's hard to do with one hand. So I was moving into the taking photos portion of my recording, like, session. It's fine. I'll get it fixed. But it does, as you saw, stay in there when you don't smack it out of her hand. So, all right. Anyway, I'm going to actually end the video here. So, thank you.